Building habits with consistent small steps. A fun letter. Dear Amelia Emberhart, I am writing a fun letter to you this evening. Our conversations do not need to be so serious every time. Let us cover some lighter but still informative ideas together. I was working on my latest letter about how habits are formed and how long it takes to form one when something struck me. The idea of 66 days to form a habit. I realized I had come across it before. It was in a book called The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. He takes the 66-day concept and turns it into something more vibrant, something you can almost see unfolding step by step. While the book focuses a lot on mornings, and we can dive into that another time, what really caught my attention were his ideas about how habits form, the power of consistency, and the beauty of small heroic steps. Habit Installation Protocol, a journey through destruction, installation, and integration. Sharma introduces a framework called the Habit Installation Protocol, and while it is not strictly scientific, I mean who dives their life into 22-day chunks, it is a compelling narrative about persistence split into 3 phases: destruction, installation, and integration. Let us imagine you are trying to develop a new habit. Say, taking time every evening to write down a few thoughts about your day, your goals, or even just ideas that pop into your mind. At first, it's going to feel uncomfortable. This is what Sharma calls the destruction phase, and it lasts roughly 22 days. It's the point where you are tearing down old patterns to make room for the new. You might feel like giving up because nothing seems natural yet. This phase can feel like walking into a storm. It is hard, uncomfortable, and uncertain. But it is also where the first real courage lies. Sticking with it, trusting that this awkward start is the foundation for something better. The next phase, also 22 days, is the installation phase, the messy middle. Think of it like constructing a building. The framework is there, but you are still laying the bricks one by one. In this phase, you might feel like the habit takes up a lot of energy because it has not yet become automatic. What feels clunky now will eventually feel smooth. It's not effortless, but there are moments when you catch a glimpse of the habit starting to feel natural, and those moments keep you going. By the time you reach the integration phase, which also lasts 22 days, it is as though the habit has taken root. It is no longer something you do, it's part of who you are. This is where all that effort begins to pay off, and the habit becomes second nature. You do not have to think about it anymore. It just flows. What I love about this is how it shows that habits are not just about the action. They are about becoming the person who naturally lives that way. Sharma also emphasizes how important consistency is in all of this. Anyone can show up once or twice, but the real magic happens when you keep showing up day after day, even when it is hard or inconvenient. Consistency is what builds momentum. Imagine you were committed to writing down your thoughts every evening, no matter how busy you were. Some days it might only be a sentence or two, but that act of showing up, even when it feels small or insignificant, is what creates the habit. Over time, those little moments add up, and what started as a tiny effort transforms into something solid and unshakable. Think of it like climbing a staircase. Each step might feel small, but every step brings you closer to the top. Heroism in small steps. Building lasting change through consistent action. And then there is this beautiful idea he calls heroism in small steps. It is about realizing that you do not have to achieve something monumental in one giant leap. Instead, greatness often comes from the small, deliberate actions you take every single day. Imagine you decide to improve your fitness. You do not need to run a marathon tomorrow to succeed. Maybe you start with 5-minute walk, then 10 minutes the next week, and gradually build from there. Each small step builds confidence and momentum, proving to yourself that you are capable of more. These simple, consistent efforts, though they might seem minor at first, are the foundation of real, lasting progress. None of these steps are dramatic on their own, but together they lead to exponential growth over time. They are heroic because they move you forward one deliberate action at a time. This is what I hope you to take from these ideas, not just the structure, the steps, or even the 66-day timeline, but the spirit behind them. The faith that the small things you do today will shape the person you become tomorrow. There is a quiet power in habits like these, because they do not just change your actions, they change you. And remember, the mornings that Sharma writes about so passionately, we will talk about those another time. For now, just know that no matter when your day begins, you have the power to make every moment count. This is your moment. Take command and show us the path.